I'm the founder and creator of the Aashni Wedding Show, which is being held at the Dorchester, London today. Well, so this is the third year for us, it's really an extension of the store. We have a store in the UK as well, which is it's the fifth year on, and I look at it as an extension merely because I put up the store for convenience for the brides and brought the designers to the store. When I realized they do want to meet the designers, I thought of putting up the show here. We've got Sabyasachi, Monisha Jaisingh, who's doing it for the first time, Tarun, Tahiliani, Gaurav Gupta, which is fantastic for gowns, Rimple and Harpreet, Narula, who are the costume designers for the upcoming movie Padmavati, starring Deepika and Ranveer Singh. I think that's a great mix. We've got a designer from Pakistan, Élan, which has been such a favorite of so many brides who come to the store asking for Élan. So I'm really glad they are able to come in.
I'm Sabyasachi. I'm at the Dorchester Hotel for Aashni and Company's third wedding show. Well, it's my couture collection. It's called Firdaus. It's actually inspired by Persia. And we have another small capsule collection of clothing that's inspired by the 1920s Paris salons and Art Deco movement. And we also have a small little capsule collection which is based on destination weddings. So it's ivory with a lot of multicolor vintage florals. Also what we're showing is the Sabyasachi Christian Louboutin collaboration of shoes and handbags.
What are the trends for the Indian bride in 2017?
Well, it's going to be quite schizophrenic. It's going to be divided into two distinct halves. One half is going to be more and more traditional, because I think that there are a lot of young girls who have grown up with a lot of liberation. When they get married, they want to come back and they want to discover their roots. And the other part would be inspired by destination weddings and travel. And Gucci has a lot of influence to play with it. I think it's going to be much more fun, much more younger, much more hipper, much more bohemian.
Hi, I'm Monisha Jaisingh, and these are my beautiful clothes.
Okay, so is this the first time you're exhibiting at the Aashni Wedding Show?
Yes, it is. And I have to say that it's very well organized and very well curated. I mean, I didn't expect this. I think that the Indian bride is now wanting to be more comfortable in what she's wearing than anything else. She definitely wants tradition, and because it's an Indian wedding, and Indian weddings are all about the Indian embroideries and things like that, but she wants it with comfort. So I think that the 2017 bride is going to look for embellished lehengas but with comfort and practicality. If you look at this, it's a sari, but it's a stitched sari. You have all the drapes, everything pleated with a waistband. It's even got a zipper behind. So you can just take this to a destination wedding, and and you can just wear it with the zip up, and it's all there. You don't have to sit and drape 7 yards sari. And
I'm Tarun Tahiliani from New Delhi.
2017, what's it looking like for the Indian bride? What is she going to be wearing? Or the Asian bride?
Well, I hope that the Asian bride, who more and more around the world, not just here in the UK, is wearing more Western clothing, does not look like some pantomime at a wedding, but now comes into a more cool space where she can be very Indian or Asian, but in keeping with her character, rather than trying to be some little doll face dressed up from some historical mode imagery, because I don't find that cool at all. And also the needs of them, because the Panditji moves off and everyone's got a DJ and dancing. So I don't want to see them change from their Mangti into a little dress, but to be elegant, to move in the same clothes, restyle them a bit. I hope she's going to be more cool, more natural.
So is that your thinking for the new collection?
It always is, yeah. And so we do 3-4 things. We try and make the clothes lighter and lighter. And there's a lot of structured draping, like what she's trying on, because then you can move, everything stays in place.
Nice to meet you. I'm Khadeja. I'm the creative head for Élan. It's a brand, it's a couture brand based out of Pakistan, Lahore.
So, can you tell us what are the trends for Pakistani brides for 2017?
Well, Pakistani brides, we have a slightly different aesthetic. Pakistani brides, ours in particular is very, our work is very detailed. It's very descriptive. We do a lot of motif-based work. We do very scenic landscapes on our clothes, and it's all hand done. So that's one of the specialties of the work, is that it's all hand done. And I think so then we have these which are like shorter, and then they have these flared skirts underneath. This is one of our bridals, which is on, it's a lehenga choli, and this is all hand worked. It's ivory base with colorful thread embroidery on top, and pearl and zardozi. This is another one of our bridal pieces. It's got a red velvet skirt, which is a lehenga, and one of those traditional flared shirts on top. It's got some thread work as well as the zardozi. Typically, this is the kind of silhouette Pakistani brides wear a lot. This is a long, sort of a front open jacket, sort of a silhouette. It's got a sheer pant with it, and then it has this dupatta. And this is something that you would possibly wear to another person's wedding, so it's like a formal as opposed to a bridal.
Hi, I'm Rimple Narula from the label Rimple and Harpreet Narula. We're couture designers based out of India, New Delhi. This is my third time. London has always been a very great market. Our collections have always been a mix of all Indian classic embroideries, embroideries which are long lost. We try to, always revive the embroideries which are not done anymore, essentially the handwork techniques. And for us, a Rimple and Harpreet Narula bride has always been a classic Indian traditional bride. The collection we brought this time here is a mix of, lehengas and suits. The embroideries are all hand embroideries which we've got. The collection is an extension of my couture week collection called the Maharaja and Company. So we are very fortunate to be working with our country's one of the best directors, Mr. Sanjay Leela Bansali. We're doing costumes for the movie Padmavati. So all these interesting characters played by Deepika Padukone, Ranveer, Singh, Shahid, Kapoor. So we're working for the costumes for them.
How do you research period costumes?
Well, this story is based on 12th century, in that era where honestly nothing much is available to read or research. But having said that, we've dug really deep in history. We've visited various museums, the Calico Museum, the Jaipur Museum, and we found out what exactly, clothes used to be. We've tried our best to actually recreate them. And as you know, the costumes or the clothes of any costume drama like this take the narrative of the movie forward. So it's very essential that the clothes which are presented or the costumes which are made for a movie like this justify the characters. So hopefully 2017 release, you all will be happy with the clothes we've done.